Internet, and welcome back to my series of film reviews. Last time we covered Zootopia 2, and now we return to the grid with an all-new entry in a series about light cycles, users, programs, discs, and more. A movie I like to call Tron Ares, and for this, I have a very special guest joining me.
Greetings, programs!
Somehow I knew my sister for life would introduce herself the way Kevin Flynn does all throughout the original 1982 Tron.
What? I had to. But anyways, hey, what's going on, superstars? It is I, Sonic Dragon Girl 23, making her triumphant return to McInerney76 film reviews after the live-action remake of Snow White and How to Train Your Dragon.
That's right, folks. Laurel has returned yet again to review a film with me on this channel.
I've decided to join this review for a few reasons. One is that I grew up watching the original Tron from 1982 with my family, and I actually saw Tron Legacy in the theater back in 2010. Let me just say, it's one of my favorites.
I too saw Tron Legacy in the theater in 2010, and it was a fun time at the theater. Fun fact, Tron Legacy was actually the directorial debut of Joseph Kosinski, who also directed Top Gun Maverick and most recently F1 the movie with Brad Pitt.
Okay, now I love Tron Legacy even more, because Top Gun Maverick is also one of my new favorite movies of the past 5 years, aside from the entire Sonic the Hedgehog movie trilogy.
And let me tell you, computer effects have come a long way since 1982.
When I heard that there was going to be a third Tron movie, this was my reaction.
That was my exact reaction too.
Seriously? You had to play that clip?
Hi, sis Howie!
Prepare to make that exact reaction yet again, because a little birdie told me that someone's been drinking alcoholic beverages during a review of bad movies!
Who told you that?
Sonic told me that you drank an entire bottle of liquor just to get through the 2015 Fantastic Four, or as we call it, Fan Fuck Up 4. And you also drank yourself silly while reviewing X-Men Dark Phoenix and Suicide Squad from 2016. Bro! I thought you were better than this!
In my defense, I haven't done that in a very long time. I only drink excessive amounts of booze for movies that are notoriously bad.
If I catch you drink an entire bottle of vodka while reviewing Green Lantern...
You'll what? Confiscate my bacon cheeseburgers?
Oh, I will do more than that. I will snatch that blue Sonic robe of yours and I'll wear it for an entire week. How about that? Got him.
Well, biscuits. I guess I ran into that one.
So anyway, where were we?
We were gonna dive right into Tron Ares.
Yes. So Tron Ares is the third film in the Tron series, following the original Tron from 1982 and Tron Legacy in 2010.
This film takes place sometime after Tron Legacy as it follows a program named Ares, played by Jared Leto, who infamously botched the role of the Joker in 2016 Suicide Squad and Morbius.
Oh no, the 2016 Suicide Squad! Didn't you drink yourself silly reviewing that movie?
Well, yes I did.
Oh, David, what am I gonna do with you?
Also starring in this movie is Evan Peters as Julian Dillinger, grandson of Ed Dillinger from the 1982 film, and several more. And unlike the first two films in this series, the grid actually enters the real world, marking humankind's first encounter with AI beings.
2025 is the year where AI has become the new norm. Whether it be asking a random question to Google, or robots taking over the world, ruled by Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik, or creating nightmare-inducing art and shattering the hearts of actual artists like myself who put their hearts and souls into their crafts. And trust me, I am offended.
Exactly, and that's why, when it comes to the Sonic and Sonic series, I always feature actual art created by actual human beings, and scripts typed out by me and my comedic intellect.
And returning from Tron Legacy himself is Kevin Flynn himself, Jeff Bridges, who sacrificed himself to allow his son Sam and Cora to escape into reality.
And when we got a first set of trailers for this film, I wondered to myself if we were going to see Sam and Cora again, and if they will feature isomorphic algorithms, or ISOs, and how in the hell is Flynn alive after his sacrifice to stop Clue from invading the real world?
And now, after 15 years since the previous film, we now have Tron Ares.
And let's also not forget the Tron Evolution video game, and Tron Uprising on Disney XD, and the appearances of Tron in Kingdom Hearts 2, and Tron Legacy in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
Oh man, if this film is not included in Kingdom Hearts 4, we're gonna have some major issues.
I believe anything is possible for Kingdom Hearts 4, but we will have to wait and see. And also doing the soundtrack for this movie is the 90s rock band 9 Inch Nails.
And for Tron Legacy, it was Daft Punk.
You know the movie is going to be an absolute banger when you have 9 Inch Nails doing the soundtrack.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, David and I are going to keep our thoughts on this movie spoiler-free. So without further ado, here are David and I's thoughts on Tron Ares.
The standout for this movie is by far the visuals. Tron is definitely one of the most visually stunning films I've seen in a very long time. The same could be said about Dune and James Cameron's Avatar.
We are introduced to a new protagonist who takes over as CEO of Incom after the events of Tron Legacy. And we don't even get to see Sam or Cora in this movie. Well, other than like a picture of them. Or what they've been doing since escaping from the clutches of Clue.
Yes, Clue. The main villain from Tron Legacy, created by making Jeff Bridges look younger than he actually was while filming. And the result was some laughably dated special effects.
Oh, come on! The effects of Jeff Bridges in Tron Legacy weren't that bad. Unlike with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, with that one villain who looked like he came straight out of Shark Boy and Lava Girl!
And The Flash from 2023.
Are you seriously planning out which future film reviews will involve you drinking yourself silly?
No.
Yeah, sure. I don't believe you for a second.
We're introduced to a new protagonist, played by Greta Lee, who is the new CEO of Incom. And she is looking for a permanence code to send objects or programs from the grid to the real world for more than 29 minutes. Why 29 minutes? I haven't the slightest clue. Because after their time is up, programs are automatically derezzed, but with a permanence code, they can last longer in the real world.
If I had that access code, I'd bring Eugene to life, as well as Blue, and a whole bunch of characters, not only from Dimension 23, but yours too, David.
And I love how Ares, the main program that this film is focused on, is named after the Greek god of war. Same with the character of Athena, played by Jodie Turner-Smith. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, and Annabeth Chase's mother.
And of course, the Wolf Boy here is a fan of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Who would have guessed that? Oh my!
I do love the books, I dislike the 2 movies, and I really enjoyed the first season of Percy Jackson on Disney+.
I had a blast with this movie. It deserves to be seen on a large silver screen because the visuals for this movie are worth the price for admission alone. And seeing it in 3D too. Because I saw it in 3D. Haha.
Well, I did not quite see it in 3D. The last 3D movie I saw was How to Train Your Dragon the live action. And I plan on seeing Avatar Fire and Ash in 3D. But I also had a total blast with Tron Ares. I'm giving Tron Ares a 7 out of 10. While the visuals are astounding and the soundtrack by 9 Inch Nails was spectacular, I had a few gripes with the story, particularly the fact that it left out major plot points from Tron Legacy. We don't know what happens to Sam and Cora, and there's no mention of the ISOs from Tron Legacy. And Jeff Bridges had a very small cameo appearance in a scene that was an excellent callback to the original 1982 film.
That pretty much confirms the fate of Kevin Flynn at the end of Tron Legacy. But it was nice to see Flynn and Ares together while Ares is still trying to figure stuff out.
The callbacks to the original from 1982 are all there. And if you're a fan of the 1982 film, you're going to be very happy and very nostalgic.
As for my thoughts, I honestly liked it. It was really good. I really liked seeing Ares on the screen because he kind of gave me that sense of Shadow the Hedgehog in a way. Kind of like, I think it's just because I'm still getting off of the hype train of Sonic Movie 3 with Shadow being in it. And of course, going to the 1982, the grid, oh my gosh, I tried so hard not to scream when that part came up. But overall, I enjoyed Tron Ares.
If you're a fan of the original 1982 Tron and Tron Legacy, then you're gonna have a fun time with Tron Ares. The soundtrack is a banger, the visuals are astounding, and our main leads work very well. And the way things are brought from the grid into the real world make for one epic stage in Kingdom Hearts 4. I just really hope Square Enix actually brings this movie into Kingdom Hearts 4, or any future Kingdom Hearts spin-off game.
If that doesn't happen, we're gonna cry. For real. Like Ryuji Sakamoto. But anyways, thank you all for watching David and I's review of Tron Ares. Be sure to check out my channel for upcoming videos. We are taking a bit of a holiday hiatus of the time this video is uploaded, but we will be back in 2026 as we will confirm something really big coming. but I'm not gonna say what it is. You'll have to find out in an upcoming short that I am going to be releasing on December 23rd of this year.
And be on the lookout for more film reviews, Sonic and Sonic projects, and more coming soon, including my reviews of not only Avatar, but also Avatar Fire and Ash.
You know, our friend Ash is not going to be happy about the name of the movie being Fire and Ash. So be prepared to get a blue shell nuked.
Hi, Zowie, but yes, stay tuned for those reviews and more coming soon.
Until then, we'll see you all next time. Stay classy.
End of line.
Bruh, you just butchered the outro of your own review by quoting the MCP from the 1982 film.
Well, you did start the video off by saying, "Greetings, programs!"
Fair point.
But anyway, until then, I'll see you all next time.
And stay classy, everyone.